Why are we taking out this guy? I'm so confused. Oh my god! Oh, okay, jeez. I don't even know if I got hit then. Oh, rock bottom! Oh my gosh. Wow! Jesus! So with Mafia Old Country coming out in just over a month now at the making of this video, I knew that now was the perfect time to essentially face my fears and go for the Platinum Trophy on Mafia 3. Now last year I got introduced to the Mafia series for the first time as I platinumed both Mafia 1 and Mafia 2 and absolutely loved both of those games. However, for over a year now I've been putting off going for the platinum on Mafia 3 as the game is extremely glitchy and buggy and just makes the platinum feel so unobtainable as there are multiple trophies that are glitched which require you to play the whole game without closing the application or turning off your console, which the thought of going through that absolutely sucked and kind of made me feel sick. And with this game being known for crashing a lot, I knew this wasn't going to be a fun experience. Now the guide says that this is a 3 out of 10 difficulty and would take around 40 hours to complete. And I assume both of these were set before all of the crashes and bugs in the game, but I would have to still disagree with both of these, as I think this is more of a 4 out of 10 difficulty and I got this platinum in 70 hours, but it's definitely possible to do this in 60 or maybe 55 minimum. So with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So the first step when going for this platinum was to complete the kill playthrough. Now originally I wasn't going to do this as the first step as I was going to play the story as normal. However, once killing my first racket boss, I just decided to kill the rest of them as before starting this game, I knew that I would have to complete 2 playthroughs, with one to kill all racket bosses and another to recruit all of them. But before doing all that, I began the first mission of this game. Like I said, I don't really know much about this game. I don't know if it's set before or after Mafia 1 and 2. I'm not 100% sure at all. All I know about this game is it's very glitchy. I've seen quite a few videos on this game where like people have run into like really bad glitches where sometimes it's so bad that you have to like kind of restart the whole game. So I hope that I don't run into any glitches that cause me to like have to restart the entire game or like do a whole playthrough without turning off the PlayStation, because that's the kind of stuff I've heard that's been really bad.
A few moments later.
Why are we taking out this guy? I'm so confused. Oh my god! Wow, okay, what a way to flip and take someone's life. Wait, why did we... Okay, I'm really confused. I don't even know why we killed him. Alright, take him out now. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm just being a bit stupid, but I genuinely don't know why we're taking out these guards. I'm so confused. There we go, alright, he's dead. Let's get the pistol out, see how the pistol feels.
What's he think he's doing?
Oh, what a shot. You're dead. And you are about to be dead? Come on, poke your head, poke your head. There we go. So the reason that we killed all of those guards is because we actually needed to go into their vault to steal all of their money. I don't know how I didn't know this whilst playing the game, but oh well. But after killing those guards, I went into a cutscene and quickly realised that the mission I was just doing was at some point in the future. But after watching this cutscene, we went to present day when Lincoln had just returned from the war in Vietnam, and we met Ellis, who is a close friend of ours, and we drove back to Sammy's, who is someone that has looked after Lincoln pretty much his whole life. And whilst being back, we learned that he's in trouble with this group called the Haitians. And pretty soon after learning this same group hijacked the place we were in. Oh no, okay, here we go. Oh! Wait, it's triangle to vault over. That's horrible. What a headbutt! Oh, okay, jeez. I don't even know if I got hit then. Oh, rock bottom! Oh god. Luckily, Lincoln is made of steel. He can take those shots for days. So after taking them out, we attack their camp and kill this guy called Baka. But after killing him, we see this woman who I would later find out is one of the 3 underbosses in this game called Cassandra. But after fighting our way out of the camp, we head to this yacht where there was Georgie and his dad called Marcano there, and also someone else, which was a pleasant surprise.
This is Vito Scaletta.
Oh, Vito! Oh, okay, alright. That question I had at the start of the game has now been answered. This is set after Mafia 2. I assume like, well, this guy's aged like crazy, so I assume like a good 15-20 years. Oh, let's go, Vito Scaletta. I have not forgotten about you, my friend. during this meeting, Marcano tries to get us to betray Sammy to where Lincoln declines as he's too loyal to him. So after this meeting, we go back to the first mission to where this time it's taken place in the current moment. And once taken out all the guards, we had to escape through the sewers on this boat to where we were chased by a few police boats. Right, let's get out of here. Oh my god, we almost flipped. We almost flipped. We almost flipped. Oh my god, no, no, wait, what? Oh no, I have this horrible... Oh, I've done him! Oh, I done him! Oh no, I can't move now though. Oh, we're inside a boat. We're inside a boat. Okay, that almost worked out perfectly, but our boat is on fire right now. Oh no. Yeah, I failed. I failed. Oh god, oh god. No! I think I've just failed again. No! I failed again! Oh god, the driving on these Mafia games are never the flipping best. I hate to say it, but... No! Oh my god, I failed it again because I tried to... Oh my gosh. I tried to go in... I tried to go on the left side. Yeah, okay, I can do it now. Alright. Cut through, please don't flipping crash. There we go, right. Now I'm literally just going to stay here until I get to my destination. I think it is. Let's go. Let's go. 4th time's the charm. So after losing the cops for the moment, we escaped from the sewers and had to make our way to this car that Sammy had set up for us. However, as there was police crawling around us and there was almost no escape, Lincoln decides to distract them so the other 3 can escape, and I led the cops to a different area so I could regroup with everyone and get to the car to escape. Jesus Christ, how many times did I want to say escape there? Good lord. However, once escaping the cops, we got back to Sammy's to celebrate. However, things took a very surprising and dark turn.
Possibly the baddest motherfucker I ever laid my eyes on. She shouldn't have said no.
Oh! Oh! Wait, what the hell? Yeah, as you can tell by my short reaction there, I was shocked at what just happened, and because I was at a loss for words, I just watched this cutscene with my jaw on the floor and speechless. And the reason we got betrayed was because of Lincoln not deciding to betray Sammy from earlier. But somehow Lincoln survived that gunshot because he is just simply not human. But once finally gaining consciousness, we partnered up with this guy called Donovan to begin Lincoln's warpath to get revenge on Marcano and take over every single district and kill every boss to get to him. But before doing that, I went back to Sammy's where I got my first trophy in the game. There we go, finally, my first trophy, something I've got to do. Alright, so you collected your things from Sammy's. I've literally been playing this game for nearly 3 hours and that is my first trophy. About damn time. But after getting that trophy, I had to also get help from other people to be able to take down Marcano. So we went and recruited the first out of 3 underbosses in the game called Cassandra, which you guessed it, was the woman from earlier. But once talking to her, I got another trophy which was to get Cassandra to help you kill Marcano. But after getting this trophy, I began my first mission where I had to earn enough money from these smaller missions to unlock the main mission to kill the racket boss. And once doing that and killing my first racket boss, I ran into a glitch, which was very annoying. Oh my god, is this glitched? Wait, this is a glitch, I'm stuck. Oh, great. Alright, fantastic start. Can I, like, restart checkpoint, or am I gonna have to, like, actually quit out? Okay, load checkpoint. Oh, wonderful. Alright, first glitch on the game so far for me, and I'm like 3.5 hours in. And I'm not kidding when I say that throughout the 70 hours I played this game, I had this same glitch close to about 30 times. And throughout the game, this quickly became very annoying. But after getting another 2 trophies, I went after this guy called Richie, who was one of the guys who betrayed us, and also killed Ellis. So I went through this mission, killing everybody in this funfair, which was actually a really fun mission, I can't lie. But once getting to Richie, I witnessed firsthand that Lincoln is a savage, and the way he kills these people is just horrifying, to say the least.
You could pray on the way up.
Oh no! What a way to flippin' take someone's life! Oh my gosh, what a way to flipping kill somebody. Oh my god, that is horrifying. That is bad. I'm actually shocked how he killed him there, but there's a trophy. Pray on the way up. So that's, yeah, you hung Richie Doucette from a Ferris wheel. Damn. Oh my, I'm actually like shocked. What a flipping way to kill somebody. But that was just one of the many deaths that Lincoln caused that was pretty graphic. As throughout this game, I had to take out a boss, and most of these bosses Lincoln killed was in some of the most gruesome and graphic ways possible. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, what a way. Honestly, Lincoln is a savage. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, flipping Lincoln is evil. Oh! Oh my god, that Lincoln, I don't think I can play this game anymore. The way he's killing people is actually creeping me out. Yeah, they were just a couple of the deaths I had to witness, with many more where that came from. But before all of those deaths even happened, I had to make my team to take down Marcano and own each district. So I went to save Vito as he was kidnapped, and I also had to see Burke, who was the third and final underboss I needed. And once saving Vito, I got a trophy to get Vito to agree to help kill Marcano, and then I got another trophy later on called Cut and Run, which was to get Burke to do the same thing. But after getting those two trophies, I just continued to do the racket boss missions, and during one of these missions I got a miscellaneous trophy called Softened 'em Up, which was to completely weaken a racket by killing all its enforcers. But after getting that trophy, I eventually did another main story mission where I had to chase this guy down with Vito, but once getting to this guy we had to escape the cops. Oh, now we got to escape the police, why am I not surprised? Alright, hopefully I'm just faster than them, but I don't think I am, they're literally on my arse right now. Ah! Idiots! I've got to go through. I've got to escape these damn cops. I have to. And I think I have. Or like, I think I'm going to, hopefully, but I don't want to jinx it. Okay, I think I'm good. Because I'm not in the circle anymore, so I think I'm okay. Never mind. Oh no. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my god, I've lost them twice. Right, I'm turning around. Oh, wait, I just got a trophy. Wait, let me check what that is, screw it. Made a 180-degree turn at high speed without hitting anything. Okay, I will take a trophy, but I'm literally about to die in the process. Oh wait, no, just go. Oh my god, just go. No, there's a cop right behind me. Oh my god, there's a cop behind me. Okay, never mind, I think I'm good. Well, there's a trophy. Fish got to eat. Yep. You helped Vito capture Michael Gresso, I think his name is. I think it's Gresso, I'm not 100% too sure. So after getting those two trophies and completing that mission, I just spent the next 12 hours or so just having to do racket boss missions and then some main story missions that would unlock, where I would just have to kill bosses, with some of them being ones that I showed earlier. But whilst doing these missions on what felt like repeat, I got another 13 trophies that are popping up on the screen now, in that 12 or 13 hour time frame. And this is where the story began to get very boring for me, as these missions I had to do weren't bad at all, and because of the gameplay being quite enjoyable, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. But having to basically do the same missions for 12 plus hours was just way too long, and it got insanely boring and began to feel like a drag. However, most of these trophies I got were story related trophies, and also some miscellaneous trophies like having to earn and spend a certain amount of money, or having to drift for a certain amount of time, you know, stuff like that. And at this point I had also turned off my console without thinking, and then quickly realised that doing that would stop me from being able to get certain glitch trophies like killing all the racket bosses trophy, and also earn and spending 500,000, as they are glitch trophies. However, as this was my first time playing this game, I tried not to worry too much about that, and I just continued killing the racket bosses and would hope I'd still get the trophy, which unfortunately did not happen. But I got to a mission where I had to kill this guy called Tommy Marcano, who I assume was Sal Marcano's brother or like cousin or something. And to be able to get to him, I had to take part in this fighting tournament that he was holding, and I had to win that tournament to be able to meet Tommy. However, to make sure he didn't know it was us, we had to fight under a different name, being Jackknife Johnson. Oh, we making the walk! Pull him up! Yes, root for me! Root for me! Jackknife! 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 Alright, so defeat Nick Boom, Bimbot, whatever his flipping name is. Oh, he's tough. Alright, but he's just been hit with a nasty uppercut. Body shots, I've got him in the corner! Headbutt! Oh, is he done? He's done. Wow. Alright, stay out of the corner, he says. Oh, he went for like a flipping single leg. Oh my god, I'm doing him. I may have to stay out the corner, but I can put him in the corner, that's for sure. Jesus Christ, this is so easy.
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's do this. Oh, okay. He's actually got 2 punches on me. All right, let's get him in the corner. Beat him up, double jab, right hand. Oh, the combos are coming in. He's blocking everything, though. He's blocking everything, but so am I. And it's over. However, I ended up getting caught by Tommy as he already knew who we were, and he was going to be psychotic enough to actually burn us alive. All right, we need to get out of this. Okay, I need to do this faster. Come on! I should really be pressing... Oh, it's circle, circle. Oh, I did it! Let's go. Broken arm, full. Broken arm. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no. I'm dead. I'm dead. And he's dead. Oh, no, that's Tommy. He just ate a headshot to the face. Come on, mate. Jesus Christ. I was... Like, how did he eat 2 What was it? 2 headshots? This man's invincible. Kind of. But once escaping and killing Tommy, I made my way out of the building, and once escaping, I got my trophy to kill Tommy Marcano. But whilst going through these missions, I was also working on the trophy called Just You and Me, which was to only keep 1 underboss alive before the final mission. And with there being 3 underbosses, they all offer you different upgrades. And looking at all the upgrades, I felt like Vito's were the best, as you would have increased health and also be able to call in a hit squad to help you fight enemies, which I found super useful. So after assigning every district to Vito, Cassandra and Bert quit the team and vowed to kill us, which meant I had to kill them. And honestly, killing these 2 was actually quite emotional, which I didn't expect. But after killing Burke and then Cassandra, I got another miscellaneous trophy called Never Saw It Coming, which was to kill an enemy 2 seconds after kicking a door open. And then from that point on till the last main mission, I got another 5 trophies, all being story related to beat a specific mission. But now being on the final mission, I had to fight my way through the casino to kill Georgie and also Marcano. How are you still alive? There we go. Ah, hello Georgie, you flipping loser. Added to the flipping collection of killing for Lincoln. Oh! Oh, he's doing it. Why is he doing it so slow? Why does he have to do it slowly? This is going to be good. There he is. Look at him. The old fool. Lonely. No one there for him. Just accept your fate, pal. Oh! 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 Oh my gosh. Wow! Jesus! Lincoln Clay. He is an absolute savage. That was incredible. That was actually incredible. So after killing Marcano in such a savage way, I got a trophy called Yet Here We Are, which was to avenge Ellis and Sammy. But after getting that trophy, I had a choice to make of what ending to the story I wanted. And I could either take the throne that Marcano held and run the city of New Bordeaux, or instead leave New Bordeaux and not live the life that Lincoln has been living since the death of Ellis and Sammy. And as I knew that being a mob boss was something Lincoln was never supposed to be, and I also felt bad for Father James as he had gone through enough mental torture with what his son had been doing, I chose to leave New Bordeaux and ride off into the sunset and live a nice happy life traveling the world. And making this decision meant that I got another trophy for finishing the main story. Alright guys, so that is the story now done, and I will be completely honest, I do kind of have mixed reviews with this story, and like it is almost like a 40-60 like kind of experience for me. The reason I say that is because the game started off so well. Like for the first few hours, the story was really good and I was really getting into it. And then once the whole bit with Sal Marcano betraying us and everything like that, and it ended on that cliffhanger to continue with the game, from that point on until like the last racket boss was completed, it was just so like I couldn't really get behind it. And it wasn't because of the concept of the racket boss missions. I actually, in terms of the concept, I actually really enjoyed them, but it was the fact how like it was basically just the same mission that I was doing for 10 hours or so. Like it was literally 10 hours of just the same mission on repeat. You go and do the racket, you get enough money to take out the racket boss, and then you own the district, and you do that like 16 times. And over the course of 10 hours that became very repetitive, which I did not like. But yeah, when it comes to Lincoln Clay as a character as well, I just want to say one thing. That man is actually I like that character a lot. I like Lincoln Clay. He is just such a savage. The way he killed most of those bosses was just like, some of them kind of made me feel a bit sick in the way he did it, but like it was just so savage. But yeah, in terms of the story overall, I wasn't really the biggest fan of it just because those racket missions did take up like a good chunk of the story. I don't know. Overall, it just wasn't really like my favorite story. I'll be completely honest. So with the first step of this platinum now done, it is now on to the second step, which was to get the remaining miscellaneous trophies. So I had a total of 8 miscellaneous trophies to get, which weren't glitched. And I started by getting 2 trophies and one with these 2 right here, as I would be able to get these 2 trophies back to back. So I started with this trophy out of the 2, which was to feed a poor body to an alligator. Alright, so unfortunately you're the guy, my friend. Did I just kill him with a left hook? Oh my god, Lincoln's a savage. No, 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 don't you dare. Don't you flipping dare. Oh my god, how is she outrunning me? Do not call the police on me. Yeah, have that. Right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, but I have to get this trophy. I just don't understand why the alligators aren't coming over to flipping munch. Doesn't make any sense. There's one literally just over there. I see it. Oh, whoops. If I just... There we go. There we go. Bon appetit. Right, now that I've got that trophy, eat me, alligators. Eat me. I'm actually kind of scared. Hello. Eat me. My heart's racing. Why is my heart racing? Hi. Oh, where are you going? Did I just get the alligator? No, no. Ah! Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, God. Oh, there it is. Next time, swim faster. Okay, my heart was actually kind of racing for that. I don't know why. So after getting those 2 trophies, I then went for the trophy called Custom 358, which was to drive 120 miles per hour for 20 seconds or longer. Game, please be nice to me. Game! No! Yes! Yes, I got it! I got it! I got it! Oh my god. Thank God for that. And then right after that, I went for the trophy called Code 112, which was to steal a police car. Right, if I just like run and try and get them out the car, will that work? Oh, it actually worked. Let's go. Code 112, sorry. Code 112. I actually didn't think that would work. That was way too easy. And then after that, I got another 3 trophies, with this one to perform a 50-meter jump and land on all 4 wheels. This one to chain 3 or more brutal takedowns. And then this one right here to execute 10 vehicle takedowns. And doing those 3 trophies left me to get this final one, which I was the most worried about, called Recruited to 5th SFG, which was to perform 5 headshots in 5 seconds. So yeah, now I just point the gun at these guys. They should run over and obviously try and deal with me. So now I need to go over here, and I've got obviously 1 shot at this pretty much, I guess. So I need to try and take out these officers in 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need 1 more. 5. There it is. Beautiful. Right, that's done. Awesome. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It really was. So with the second step of this platinum now done, it is now on to the third step, which was to complete the recruit playthrough and also complete all side missions. So this is where the platinum took a massive dark turn, and from this point on till when I got the platinum, I absolutely hated my experience and was just counting down the hours of when this would be over. And this was the beginning of me having to keep my PlayStation on and not turning off the game, as if I did that before getting certain trophies, they wouldn't count and I would have to start the whole playthrough all over again. But on this playthrough, there was also a bunch of combat related trophies that were also glitched that I wanted to get on this playthrough. One of those trophies I could get on one of the earlier missions, and that trophy is called Flambe, which was to kill an enemy 10 times with their own Molotov cocktail. This meant that I would have to shoot the Molotov out of the enemy's hand just before they threw it at me, which would cause them to burn themselves once it dropped by them. But instead of restarting checkpoint, I would have to let the enemies kill me, as doing that saves your progress, and I would respawn at this same location to repeat this process 10 times. But getting this trophy was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, which definitely surprised me and took longer than expected to get. But after a little bit of delay, I was able to get it. But before and after getting that trophy, I'd been killing every enemy I came across with melee attacks, as there's 3 different trophies that are all takedown related, which are also glitch trophies that don't register if you close your game. So I spent the next couple hours of the story just killing everyone with brutal and stealth takedowns, and I was able to get all 3 trophies based around takedowns a lot quicker than I thought I would. But once getting those 3 trophies, I got another trophy called Sure Thing Boss, which was to unlock all associates. But after getting that trophy, I just stayed up all night just completing the racket missions and recruiting all racket bosses. And doing this till 6 in the morning just absolutely killed me, and I just wanted this platinum to be done at this point. Currently, 10:15? Yeah, 10:15 right now. I'm literally on like 3 hours sleep right now. I went to bed last night at like 5:45 or like maybe 6 a.m. I can't 100% remember. I have not done that in so long. Like, this game has kind of like made me do that, and I'm not one of those people that can stay up, let alone till like 12 or 1 a.m, let alone 6. Like, I have not done that in so long, and I'm so tired right now. I'm going off 3 hours sleep, but you know, it's currently, like I said, it's currently like 10:15. I don't know how many of these racket bosses I've done, but last night I did do a fair chunk, but I didn't count how many. But I'm about to do another one. I'm hoping I can get this trophy today. I left my PlayStation on overnight, so I'm hoping that this won't be glitched, and I should get 2 of the recruit trophies today. So we'll keep my fingers crossed for that one. So I spent the entire next day just recruiting both racket bosses and informants to get some of the trophies I needed. And after recruiting a certain amount of informants, I got another trophy. But after a long and painful day of playing this game and having to also wiretap areas to be able to actually recruit these bosses, I was able to get to the last one, and with how glitchy and buggy this whole game and platinum has been, I was just praying I would get this trophy, but I was very nervous it might not pop. Right. Wait, I've definitely wiretapped this place. Okay, I have. I wanted to double check. That would annoy the hell out of me. Alright, please.
Do best.
Please, trophy.
I'll cook for you. Welcome to the family.
Yes! Oh my god, I got so scared. I got so scared. Oh my god, I really thought it wasn't going to pop then, because it felt quite late. Oh my god, I'm just so happy that's done. But all I've got to do now for this playthrough is I've got to complete all of the side missions for all of the underbosses, get to near the end of the game to get the trophy to have all of them be loyal to me, and get 500,000 and spend 500,000 money. And then that'll be this playthrough done. So whilst I was going through all the side missions in this game and going for the trophy to earn £500,000, my game had crashed, which meant I wasn't able to get the money trophy, and also another one called Family, which was to reach the loyal state with all 3 underbosses. However, I was able to get a trophy to complete each underboss's side missions, and also a trophy called Racketeer, which was to get the maximum earn from one of your rackets. But once getting those trophies, that meant that this 3rd step of the platinum was now done, which meant it was on to the 4th and final step, which was to complete my 2nd kill playthrough, earn and spend £500,000, and get the family trophy. So that meant I had to play through the majority of this game again, which I wasn't happy about. However, the good news about this was I didn't have to worry about wiretapping each area, as I was killing all racket bosses, which does ultimately save a lot of time. And I also didn't need to worry too much about doing every mission to get money, as there is a strategy I saw on a YouTube video on how to basically get infinite money at a certain point in the game. So as I was going through killing all racket bosses, I got to the point where I could execute this way to get loads of money. So I had to talk to this guy right here, and then after that I had to go to these 2 informant missions and complete them. Then once completing them, I had to head to this point on the map, and then once going there would be this table that would hold £10,000 in cash, to where I would pick it up. Then I would leave the place and reverse up until this point, so the money would respawn. And then once the money would respawn, I would go back to the warehouse and pick up the money and repeat this process. Ugh. Man, there it is. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I'm so happy to see that trophy. Alright, now what I need to do is I need to spend that 500,000. Basically, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy everything I possibly can from this person, and hopefully I get the trophy. Come on, game, be nice to me. Give me my trophy. Please, I just want this trophy. I really, really want this trophy. There it is, yes. Hole in your pocket, let's go. So after getting those 2 trophies, I just grinded out the last bunch of racket boss missions to where eventually I got to the final one. Then once killing them, I got my trophy, which was a relief. However, I still had to play for an extra 3 hours or so to complete all these side missions again. So after completing all 5 of Cassandra and Vito's missions, I only had one more mission to do for Burke before the platinum was mine. Unless the game crashed on me, of course. Fingers crossed. But yeah, the reason these side missions have taken as long as they have is because, like, when you go to one of the underbosses and they set you the mission you have to do, oh my gosh, it literally, like, sets the mission to the complete opposite side of the map, like, 90% of the time. So I've had to constantly drive up and down the map, which has been quite annoying, which is why it's taken so long. But I will also say, the reason this has taken as long as it has as well is because of these damn Burke side missions. Like, I have not enjoyed these at all. And it's not because of the concept, but it's because I cannot find the like, I don't know if it's glitched or not, but I can't find the last car that I need for him. Having to consistently, like, drive and get him a car or a boat or whatever, and then drive back to him and then drive again, like, has been annoying. But on top of that, like, they haven't been shown on the map, these cars. So it's been very difficult, like twice as more difficult than it should be, than it was when I first did this, because I haven't been able to find these cars, because they haven't been shown on the map. But I have found the last one now. So now I just need to drive 800 meters to Burke, and this is the last car I need to give him. I've already given him 2 out of 3. This is the 3rd one. And once I give this to him, I have not turned off my PlayStation or anything like that. I haven't closed this game. I should get the trophy and then the platinum. Oh man, I'm so scared. Right, we just walk in here. Right, I'm gonna skip the cutscene, please. Yes! Yes! There it is! Family! Oh my god! Give me the trophy, give me the platinum. Oh my gosh, let the good times roll. What a horrible, stressful, disgusting, glitchy, buggy platinum that was. Oh my god, now I know what... Well, I knew anyway, but I put that off for a good year. When I did Mafia 1 and 2, I wanted to do 3, but I heard how glitchy it was and how long it took people, and I put it off. But with Mafia Old Country coming out, I knew I had to do this. And I'm glad I've done it, but like, that was a painful platinum. That is by far the worst platinum I've gotten this year, hands down. Alright guys, so that is the platinum trophy finally obtained. And like I've said in this video, this was by far the worst platinum I've got this year. Honestly, from the constant glitches, both trophy related and just game related in general, with the game just crashing and freezing to the point where I had to restart checkpoint like nearly 40 times, to just how long this platinum took me, like, it was just insane. This platinum took me 70 hours to get, like I mentioned at the start of the video, and it's definitely possible to do this quicker because I did make a few mistakes whilst going through this game, but the past few days of just staying up till 6 AM and getting up at 9 AM or 10 AM just so I could get this done quicker, but also so my PlayStation didn't turn off, just honestly killed me. And overall, I did not enjoy this platinum. Now don't get me wrong, if this platinum wasn't so glitchy, I know I would have enjoyed it way more, because the game wasn't bad at all. Like, the gameplay especially was so much fun, and the game at certain points reminded me of games like Sleeping Dogs and Splinter Cell because of certain things in the game. And despite the story being way longer than it needed to be, it was still a good story, and Lincoln as a character was honestly so good. But yeah, overall, this platinum was just a glitchy, buggy and painful mess, and an absolute grind that I'm glad is now over. But like I said at the start of the video, I knew now was the perfect time to get this platinum, as Mafia Old Country is coming out in just over a month now, so that is a game I'm definitely interested in doing on this channel. But yeah, this platinum was pretty much everything I thought it was going to be, but much worse. And I'm just happy I've now finally got this platinum. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video here, so if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, as that would mean a lot, and make sure to also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss future videos. And be sure to also let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me do a platinum video on Mafia Old Country when it comes out, as if this video gets a ton of support with comments and likes, etc., then that will let me know if you guys would want to see that video or not. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and take care. See you guys later.